The Sewerman, after Henry Mayhew, London Labour and the London Poor. Me handle's Lucky Strike Jack. I'm a tosher. And mine's a shit in London's sewers. He lived in a court off Rosemary Lane, through an alley as narrow and dark as his workplace. Of 70 years, he only knows illness by its name. I found him dressed in a greasy velveteen coat, strong canvas trousers and filthy mud-sloshing boots. Bless your heart, the smell's nothing. Roughish at first, not so near bad as you think though. There's such a lots of water always coming down, and air gets in from the gratings, sweetens it. The smell keeps us healthy, keeps me strong. There's foul air in places, they tells me. Instantaneous death. I've never met it. When we comes to a new narrow place, he takes a candle from the lantern and puts it on the end of the O, runs up the sewer. The pole's 9 foot long. If the light stays in, we know there's no danger. The new sewers are safer, though we has to learn the tides, because we need to know when they open the sluices. The rush of water can wash a body away. That bloke Bowselgate made it safer for the working man. Makes a change. All because the toffs and knobs and Vic couldn't take the great stink. We're not used to being out, though the old sewers are best. He told me how he'd plunge his arms deep into the muck to search with his big hands along deep gaps between the bricks, the mortar having been washed away. It's here that coins are caught, standing on edge, and sometimes jewels, small silver knives. Everything goes into the bag at his back, the deep pockets of his apron and coat. In places there are niches where bricks are worn. Here are the tosh. Great accretions of iron and copper, coins and nails, corroded together to form huge statues, as great and holy as those in the churches above. They'd grown for years, are still growing. Too heavy to move, some 200 pounds. Such riches will always stay. The city sewers at Blackfriars Bridge are best, but they're boarded up from the inside. They wouldn't let us up if they know it, because of the danger, they say. They don't care if we haven't got nothing to eat, nor a place to put our heads in. There's plenty of money lying there, good for nobody. If you was caught up, brought before the Lord Mayor, he'd give you 14 days on it. There's plenty of places where the bricks are so dilabrated, if you touch your head or a pole, it'll come down on top of you. I've often seen as many as 100 rats whopping big. They think nothing of tackling a man. And there's wild hogs in Hampstead, but I've never seen them. I picture Jack, bullseye lantern at his breast, long pole probing the depth of filth ahead, roaming with his gang under our streets, quiet as they pass under gratings, so as to not attract the police. Suddenly, he looked me in the eye. "Don't tell the others, sir." And he spoke of letters he would read if he could, how he felt the anger that had crushed the words, how he saw the tears twisted into tight screws, how he kept the bright scraps of silk and fine linen that gentle hands had not long before held. I had one last question. "Here, finding a woman ain't easy.